What's going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. For this, we'll be going over the Part 1 SSR tickets, because I'm going to say that many times, Part 1 SSR tickets that you're getting on the weekly basis, as well as the one you got last night if you did log in for 14 days straight. So it's the Part 1 SSR ticket that we're going to be talking about. The Part 1 is a really, really important thing to know, because if you didn't catch the part, that is Part 1. We are going to be going over Part 1 and Part 2 and all the future units that you can possibly pull on Part 1 and Part 2. Without further ado, let's go. Part 1 SSR banner. The Part 1 SSR banner on the Japanese version is where it came from originally. The funny thing is the original SSR ticket banner used to just be for the base banner, which is this one right here. And then about 2 months ago, they switched it up and said, you know what, we're actually going to change it to a Part 1 ticket and a Part 2 ticket. And a lot of players were happy, a lot of players were sad, and you know what, it actually is a very big benefit to the game to have a Part 1 and a Part 2. So let's go over the Part 1 banner. So first off, on the Part 1 banner, let's go over the units that are going to be on there. There are some units that are not on the global version currently that are going to be on the Part 1 banner when it does come to the global version. So for Part 1 SSRs, the additions are going to be the green Deanne, who came out with the blue Nunchuck Bond. She is a very good unit for AoE farming because she's one of the few units in the game that actually does have 2 area effect attacks on a base attack skill. Unfortunately, though, she comes after Blue Meliodas, which is really interesting because Blue Demon Meliodas is so much better. She actually looks like a dwarf in comparison because she's a giant. The other units that get added to the banner at a later date, you can see we have Red Merlin that does get added at a later date. And following that, we're also going to get, that's it. Yeah, that's basically it. The only other unit is Red Hellbrum. We're all going to be pulling for on a banner anyways. Just use them. If you want to save them for your Red Hellbrum, sure. If you really want to, but I'm gonna keep pulling because I need them Duke coins. So the next logical question is, okay, so Sekapoko, what is, so we know what's on Part 1 of the banner, what's now on Part 2 banners? Well, Part 2 banner is gonna contain a lot of the other units that you really, really want. Part 2 banner has the Blue Demon Meliodas, the Blue Lizhawk, it's gonna have the green Matrona Deanne for tankiness. Your red SSR Bond's gonna be put on that banner later. We're gonna have blue Nunchuck Bond for red Demon DPS. The red Skinny King, a top 5 PvP unit. Red Fat King, blue Merlin really are not really great units, but of course, if you want him, Big Daddy Escanor is on here as well. And you can see some of these units also have rate ups. So what they do is they do daily rate ups for these characters. There's going to be Red Esteros, not very good, but Red Derriere is also on this banner as well. So you do have some great options. So the last little note on these banners is every single day, you can see this 20 hours, 15 minutes, there's going to be a different set of rate up units that you're going to have on this banner. And you'll notice that I actually have some gauge on the Japanese version. I've done some multis, and what's really good about this banner is even though the rate ups do change throughout the every single day, the gauge that you have actually stays. So if you want to do a couple multis, then hold off, then do another couple multis, then hold off, you could actually do that and still keep your gauge for the GSSR. And you can actually use that GSSR gauge whenever you want to, and it makes it so it's a much better thing to save at a later time. So if you're wondering, hey, should I save my Part 1 SSR tickets? No, because the pool doesn't really get better, and the Part 2 ticket banner is really, really good. And yeah, you probably want to use them right away just so you get the SSRs on your account. What's really interesting about the Japanese version is you actually default toward new units at a certain amount of SSRs pulled, and I think that's already on global, so you're actually pulling for more new SSR units. The chance of pulling new SSR units is actually much higher than pulling dupe units, which is really cool. So I think it's after a certain amount of dupes, you actually get like a guaranteed new unit. I don't know how they've worked it in, but they've said that they've done that on the Japanese version on a previous set of patch notes. So just know that saving for banners is cool, but you know they're still gonna default you to other things, to like new units that you're missing. So just know that it may not do as well as you think. And the amount of new units I pulled in this game backs that up. So I really think it does in the game. It's very, very, very nice to have. The other 2 banners we have are these ticket banners with the SSR tickets and SR tickets. If you wanted to save a couple of them, the ticket banners are split between I think it's fairy. This one is what? Fairy. No, this one's human, giant, and unknown, I believe. So human, giant, unknown tickets, these are all going to increase over time. So if you wanted to save these for your big daddies to come out, that's fine. You can do that. That is a much better ticket to save if you wanted to save a ticket, because these tickets, you can actually get the characters that you want in specific race sets that you would just pull multi-pull tickets for. And that would be an okay save to keep. If you wanted to save the other banner, which is, I believe, the, let's go ahead and, I think they're in the coin shop if I can buy them. If you wanted to buy the Demon, Goddess, and Fairy one, they also have the banner. You can buy them with gold coins if you want to, or silver coins if you want to. I wouldn't. You can just save them up if you get them. You really only get the other ticket, which is the Human, Giant, and Unknown category. You don't really get the Demon, Fairy, and Goddess one. So these ones you may want to save more of, because they will be more toward the characters that you want later. So if you want to save for like Derriere later on, or if you wanted to use these for Hellbrum, or if you wanted to pull on a banner for like say Elizabeth or something like that, that might be better. So that's what you could potentially save them for. I'm not saying that you should save them, but that's what I would save them for if you're going to save them, just for the demon units you want to get or the fairy units you want to get. Hey guys, and the last question I get asked is about limited units, and we're going to go over those because some of those units do have banners. And the limited ticket, if there is one, because there has not been a limited unit ticket yet for the original characters. That is not a thing yet. The limited unit pool of units is basically for any original character. So you'll know we have the new Easton here, who just came out on Japan. We have the new Mino here, it just came out in Japan as well. Down here, we're gonna have the first original character that come out to the Japanese version during the Slime crossover event, which happened about a month or so after the game released, which is the original Green Lilia. Then after that, we have the Blue Lilia, which is the most coveted unit that's gonna be coming out very soon to the global version if the pacing keeps up. Jesus, it's going fast. And finally, we have the Tank Queen Valenti. All 5 of these units are only available on these limited unit banners. Now, there are a couple units that do kind of stray away from the norm as far as other tickets that are possible. And those units right here, we can see the Slime crossover units here. We have Benimaru, Milim, Rimuru, and SR Rimuru, all 4 of which had their own specific banner, and they did have Slime tickets that were directly for them. Those are an obvious just pull right away, and because so far we have not gotten any other Slime units to the game. The other obvious units we can talk about, of course, Halloween units, and we have here Halloween Elaine, which actually that's not Halloween Elaine, that's Valentine's Elaine. Well, there's a Valentine's Elaine and a Halloween Elaine, so they're both here, yeah, at the bottom. Thanks for helping my point, Elaine. Both of those did not have separate ticket banners per se. They did have Halloween tickets that were available, and those were available to pull for specifically the Halloween banner, which are obviously just used right away. So, because there's no reason to save for another unit that possibly could come out on Halloween on another year. So, yeah, use those right away. And then we also have the Elaine ticket we have the Elaine unit for Valentine's Day, which did not have any tickets either. But those are the specific limited pools. They only have those limited pool units on special holidays, and we've only seen them for New Year's, Halloween, and Valentine's Day. We haven't had any other limited pool units that have just that grace the game in any other way besides the original character banner, which I just mentioned. We have yet to get an original character banner ticket banner, but if we do get one, that would be a very, very coveted ticket, and that might be a banner that you want to save your ticket on for a future original character that you really do want.
But Seka, I play global, and can you tell me what to do on global? Because I only play global.
Well, let's go ahead into the ticket. Oh, look, it says right here in English. What does that say? Right? Oh, yep, that's right. It says Part 1. Should you pull with your Part 1 SSR tickets, global players? Yeah. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Hopefully we get something good. Hopefully it's something new and not something that's going to uber cuckery me. Yeah, yeet. No blue Lizhawk in here. Feels bad. Oh, look, he did. He hella did. Give it to Jericho. Why a dupe Greenmore? Why a dupe? My pull luck in this game is so bad. I am so bad at pulling. Oh, I am so bad at pulling. God, if there could be an award for worst gacha luck on global ever, I would have that shit plastered on my fucking shirt right now instead of a bunny with chainsaws. This is Netmarble right now. This is Netmarble. Hi, chainsaws, motherfucker. This is your luck. I'm cutting it off. Oh my God, Netmarble, why you do this? You're so mean to me, Netmarble. So mean. Let's see what we get. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh, my pull luck is so bad. So bad. Why, Netmarble? Neto Marbaru. There were, Elaine would have been okay. Merlin, I can't pull, obviously. Blue Gother, I would not have wanted. And Jericho and Green King, yeah. Jericho and Green King would have been nice. That would have been real nice, Netmarble. All right, guys, and now we're back on JP to show you guys the difference between the big PP-ness that is a Part 2 SSR ticket. Again, it says Part 2, not Part 1. You get a big, juicy ticket that shows you, hey, you got a Part 2 ticket SSR. Big little thing over here says Part 2, Part 2, Part 2, Part 2, Part 2. And Part 2 SSR tickets have way bigger PP units than, of course, the small PP units that, of course, are Part 1. So here we go, guys. Part 2 SSR ticket. Hope you guys enjoy the big boy pull. This is a big boy pull, not a small boy pull. This is a big boy pull. We're gonna try to get a derriere up in here. We're trying to try to get some dupes of some crazy units. Here we go. Can we get a big PP unit? Come on. Give me that love. Come on. Do it for daddy. Do it for daddy. Come on. Oh, there's that food account to do. Love to see the food account to do. Oh, it makes me feel so good. So good. No hype AF animation, but we do have a food account to do. I wonder if we're actually going to kill the Albion. I bet you if we kill the Albion, it's a brand new unit. Right here, guaranteed if we kill the Albion, brand new unit. Best. Oh, new unit! Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? If only we could get Green Derriere, am I right? Oh, if only. Get Green Derriere. It's not actually a GSSR animation, I'm just making shit up. But we got a red Derriere because it's a big baby unit, baby! Let's get it! Yeah! Let's get it! Woo! I love to see it! You love to see it! Oh! That feels so good! That feels so good! Yes! Yes! And that is what you save your Part 2 SSR tickets for, guys. Not your Part 1, your Part 2. All right, guys, my name's Sekapoko. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, of course, there's a thing right here that you do. And then, of course, you hit that little button that says subscribe. That one's a good one, too. I like that button. That button is whoo, big PP. What is that last button? God, I'm losing it. Chat, can you help me out? What's the last button we hit? Oh, I think it's that. I don't quite know. God, it's hard to remember. You guys have a great rest of your day. Peace.